In order to be wildly successful, you have to be fearless. Everyone is scared, everyone has fears and limits, and they're heavy in their mind and they're struggling to break free, and it's almost like these heavy chains have been put on us from, growing up and going through society and just being dumbed down and fed all this stupid weak information that we've taken on as beliefs and values, and we're all struggling and suffering because of that. But if you want to be wildly successful, if you want to have a life that means something to you, something that you truly value and have an importance and an impact in the world, you have to be fearless. And what I mean by that is that you have to let go of all these weaker values that take you down. You have to destroy the doubts in your mind, because they're rising all the time and they're based off of values that you don't even know you have, or maybe you know and you're not getting rid of them because you haven't even thought about it. You have to get conscious, you have to get aware, you have to understand that this is not meant to be there. You're meant to be fearless, you're meant to have courage, you're meant to have strength, and the opportunity is there for you, but you have to take it, grab it, and make the most out of it. Those doubts and negative thoughts that are coming up in your mind do not belong in there, but you're feeding them. You're bringing them tea and coffee and chocolate, and you're entertaining those thoughts. No wonder you feel weak, no wonder you feel put down, no wonder you're depressed, because you're letting them, you're allowing them to be in your head. Now, if you can take control right now, if you can be in charge today, you can change tomorrow and every day after that. But if you don't take charge, you will suffer the consequences as everyone else, and you might stay in depression, you might stay in negativity, or you might even stay in mediocrity at best. But if you can become fearless, if you can cultivate that sense of abundant, powerful, and that courage, that energy of just being fearless, then you start to access something that's so much deeper, a certain strength, a certain belief, a certain power in yourself that maybe you didn't even know you had up until this point. But the moment that you eliminate those negative thoughts, the moment that you let go of everything that's holding you back, including yourself, you start to see the bigger picture. You start to open your eyes. You start to realize there's something big out there for me. I have huge potential, and in order for me to achieve those things, in order for me to get what I want and live the life of my dreams, I have to be fearless. Are you willing to let the fear, anxiety, depression, whatever weakness it is that you have, are you willing to let that rule your life for the rest of your life? You're given this chance, you're given this opportunity, it's right in front of you. Are you gonna let it pass by? Are you gonna let it slip? Or are you gonna grab it and make the most out of it? And that's what you have to do. That's the way to get rid of fear. You have to grab the chance, you have to grab the opportunity, you have to say yes to life and to experience something huge that is maybe beyond all of those comfort zones that you've been in throughout the years, and that sort of mediocrity state of mind where you're just kind of going with the flow and everything's okay and it's all good, and you're miserable at the end of that. You're miserable at the end of that. So why would you go in on that? Why would you say okay to something that's bringing you down, making you feel negative, pushing you to the ground, and you don't even open your eyes enough to realize? Now open your eyes and see that there's opportunity right in front of you. You have to get rid of the fear. You have to push yourself into uncomfortable situations. As weird as that may sound, it's actually something that will help impact your life in such a positive way. If you have a fear, if you have a major fear, I want you to face up to it. My biggest fear of all time was the camera, and guess what I did? Guess what I did? If you've seen me for 8 months doing videos every single day, and that's an example of that. I want you to look at me, understand this is not easy for me, not even now. And I've been going for 8 months every single day, but I faced up to the challenge. I said yes. I said yes to the opportunity. I wanted to do it. I was gonna do it. I did it every day for 8 months. That's it. That's it. There's no other way around it. You cannot dabble around, kind of try something. Yeah, okay. I made a commitment to myself. I was gonna face my fear. Are you gonna face your fear? As cheesy as that sounds, I want you to face your fear. That's it. Go and fucking handle it straight up. No other way to go around it. There's no other paths, there's no other options. If you want to handle fear, anxiety, depression, whatever weakness you have, face it head on, take care of it, and live your life to the fullest.